Yo, what's up, y'all? Christian here, and today I'm actually going to be recording a video about why I started working out and why I am now so directed towards improving myself, improving my life, bettering myself, and helping the others around me. You know what I'm saying? So basically, just improving myself, right, to benefit the others around me and benefit myself, right? The reason why I started this is because I was already into like working out and fitness when I was younger. I mean, not really necessarily working out, but kind of fitness. I was like running around, being with my friends, and like doing sports and all that, and just like, just being outside. Even when I was younger, I would be out like, let's say 12, 13. I would like be outside majority of the day up until like later on, until like 7th, 8th grade, and then I started staying inside and playing a ton of video games, right? And that's where my life kind of started to go downhill. Like, yeah, it was fun, don't get me wrong, up until like 16, 17. I just play video games, just sit inside. So from like 14 to 17, I was practically staying inside playing video games. It got worse. I would stay inside, literally play video games. As soon as I got home at 2 p.m., I'd be playing Black Ops 3 until 2 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be on there like literally all day doing absolutely nothing but playing video games. And eventually it got to the point where COVID had ended up coming around and things just continued to get worse. But every single day, guess what? I wake up and I play video games, right? Because it's the only thing that I would really do to kind of get away from what I was feeling. I'd either play video games or I would sleep. Those were the two things that I would ever do, was you know, those things. That's it. Maybe I'll get outside here and there. But once COVID hit, it was like, you're not even really allowed to go outside like that. So I just sit down, play video games. Like, I might work out here and there, like keep my gains up, because I had a six pack when I was like 13, 14. I had like the skinny abs, like the basic abs you literally just get from being tall and skinny. You just have abs. I'm like, damn, I gotta work these out so I can get girls, right? So I was like, let's do that. And I kept that. I never really lost my six pack, never got overweight because I have a really fast metabolism. So even if I gain face fat or I gain body fat, I still keep my physique in a sense. But basically, that COVID had started. It went on for a little bit. I ended up meeting this girl. This is like the stereotypical story, I know. But I ended up meeting this girl, and we ended up dating for like a year and a half. And basically, that had went on for a while. And it's like, eventually it had went, wherever, kind of downhill. And eventually I had got to a place where I was like, okay, well, this is gonna work. I can't just sit here and be depressed. I can't just, like, mope around and do nothing, because the relationship ended up going downhill. My mental health ended up going down along with it, because, to be honest, I put everything into that relationship, but I put nothing, and I mean nothing, into myself. It was all into that relationship and the girl that I was with at the time. So when that happened, it like kind of drained me completely when she had left, right? So after that, I was kind of devastated. I was chilling, hanging out with my friend, right? I'm not gonna mention his name on here. I don't know if he wants his name mentioned on here. But I was chilling, hanging out with him. It was like 4th of July, we were lighting off fireworks. I literally just texted her, got back from my other friend's house, and like slammed my phone on the ground. I was like, yo, I'm done. We were just like biking around. We started lighting off fireworks. I got over it. And then she like ended up texting me black, blah, 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 blah. But that was like the whole downside of it. I was probably depressed for about a month, 2 months, and then after that, I basically, oh yeah, disclaimer, by the way, this video is definitely going to be kind of long. Just saying, it's already at like 5 minutes. But overall, like, that was, a pretty good experience to go through. It felt terrible at the time. Now I look back on it, it was definitely something that was nice. I enjoyed going through it, and I'm glad that I did go through that. It definitely was a very good experience for me, even though, yeah, it is heartbreak, but I took it well and I did what I needed to do. There's many other different ways this can go. You can stay depressed, you can do whatever. So from that point on, one of my recruiters, which I am back in Marine training now, I got hit by a car, so I got out of it. But then I got into Marine training and trained in that while also so that brought me back into the fitness realm of things. So I trained like that, competed against other people who were like going to be future Marines. Hopefully I can end up being one. Don't quote me on that, but I really do want to try to be one, hopefully. And obviously now I'm really into fitness. But basically I did that. I did track. I was still in school. I got hit by a car, so I stopped doing that, and continued to work out. But I also played video games in the middle of this. I was still playing video games here and there, and playing with my friends. It was on and off. I kind of got bored of it. I didn't really play it anymore, so I stopped for a week or two. And then I started working out more, posting on TikTok. I had been posting on TikTok, I think a little bit after or before we had broke up, me and her broke up. So I've had that TikTok account for a little over a year now. It's Hyper Cruise. Now it's Cruise Does Cali for Cruise Does Calisthenics, and I put that in the descriptions of all my videos if y'all want to go check that out. That is my fitness page, self-improvement page to help motivate y'all, same as this page here. And for the most part, I was definitely starting to get on a better track, but it was on and off. It was I work out, I play some video games, I work out, and it's and so I kind of had the cycle of being fit. I posted on my TikTok more often. I was still going to school, but once I got out of school, that's when things changed. I started to work, and eventually I got more work hours. I started to work out a little bit more and continue to do these things. Still play a little bit of video games, but not too much. And once I got a few months into doing this, that is when I was finally okay, I can't do this on and off stuff anymore. I can't. I finally got up and said to myself, I need to do better. I need to change my life for the better. And ever since that day, yes, it may be little here and there. I might step off for a second, but I work out now 5 days a week. There was a month in December before this year started that I worked out every single day of the month. And I know that may be normal to some of y'all, but for me, there were harder workouts than what I would normally do, and I did it every single day of the month. No breaks. No breaks. And that when the new year started, I had 2 days, 2 rest days, and then back on. And that is kind of something that, I endured myself after going through a few months of training, 4 or 5 months of training. After that, I was okay, I'm going to put myself through 1 month where I literally train every single day, no rest days. I only rest when I sleep. And then the next month, January, I'm now doing a 5-day split where I train 5 days out of the week and rest 2. And I'm going to keep that for a little bit and build my body up. Basically, what I'm saying is take what you want from this video, but take what you want in your life and improve, right? And do it. Continue to do it. Don't stop. There's no reason to stop. Our purpose is to improve. If you're not improving, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Not trying to put anyone down, but if you're not improving, what are you doing? Why do we live a life where we don't improve, right? You want to do better every day. You don't want to sit in a corner and be depressed. You don't want to sit down and do absolutely nothing. You want to get up. The whole reason why I started was because I finally saw that doing what I was doing was not going to get me anywhere in life. It wasn't going to put me anywhere. It wasn't going to bring me anywhere. I was not going to go anywhere from what I was doing. So I finally spoke to myself, because you are your worst enemy. No one can stop you from what you want to do more than you can. I don't care what anyone tells you. I don't care what anyone says to you, what anyone does to you. No one can stop you from doing something that you want to do and achieving your goals more than you can. Because if you turn around and there's no one, guess who there is behind you? Guess who there is in the mirror? You're there. So if you want to work out, work out. If you want to do this, do it. Get it done. There's no reason to stop yourself from being better. And improving every day is something that I do, and it's something that you can do too, to make sure that you hold yourself accountable, and so that way you can be successful in life. I hope that y'all got something out of this video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Stay motivated. Stay disciplined. Peace, y'all.